Hello and welcome back to Tekkit with Topaz from Voice to the Void. Currently I'm interested in trying to make a matter creator, a matter converter thing. Um, a fabricator, that's what it's called. For the most part, I'm basically going to be using a lot of components that we did with the MFSU earlier, and going to be creating a lot of different items for it. Let's see. So need all of these different items. For the most part, the fabricator is a relatively important piece of technology for industrial craft. For the most part, it's going to be used for a few different things, primarily focused on UU matter. It uses scrap and just raw energy to turn it into UU matter. So I still have to make these circuits again. And I need to be making a few more of those special iron things. So not too odd. So, or the advanced machine blocks. I don't know why I'm calling them special iron things. That's very descriptive in Minecraft, especially one of these. Glowstone, all of these other materials. But for the most part, UU matter is able to be converted into almost anything. It's a good way to get grass blocks, which you can't normally get. It's a good way to get the mushroom-style blocks, which also you can't get without it. But both of those you can train to your transmutation table, so you only have to make them once, and then you have them for as long as you want. So let's put those in there, and glowstone. Perfect. Advanced circuits. So, we have advanced circuits. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I don't need any more timers. Okay, so mass fabricator. Put those on the other side of it. I'm going to be needing advanced machine blocks as well. Let's see. And glowstone dust around the corners. So, lots of different pieces to this thing, but makes UU matter. UU matter is also used for quantum armor. Quantum armor is the highest armor that you can get. Oh, it needs a Lapatron crystal. Quantum armor is the highest armor that you can get, and is rather helpful, I have to say. It basically can have you run at advanced speeds. It can have you jump enormous bounds, swim faster. You can swim underwater and not drown. All very helpful things in this type of case. Oh, never enough. Let's get another machine block in here. Advanced alloys, and that's why it failed. I must have some around here somewhere. As you see, I've also extended my my relays up here a little bit. Didn't think it was that interesting. Got some coal dust. Okay. For the most part, though, I've been just expanding on a few different parts. It's all the same stuff. It's just more. Going to definitely be wanting more and more items as I go towards my quantum armor. Quantum armor currently is the best in Tekkit. Some people have that debatable with Equivalent Exchange's armor that has a bunch of different abilities. I would end up saying that yes, Equivalent Exchange has a better PvP armor, but the quantum suit basically keeps you continually protected in PvP unless you somehow take it off. Yeah, that Lapatron crystal is still going to be getting to me. I do normally recommend that you aim for one type of armor. Do not mix and match. It gets very weird and confusing. The chest piece at the moment offers pretty good protection in addition to its normal stuff. So need two electronic circuits for that, and some lapis. Let's see. There we are. 6 of that. But yeah, for the most part, it's just building on my previous stuff. I haven't even really changed my tower or anything in the meanwhile. Let my boar run. But yeah, so Lapotron crystal in the middle. I'm just waiting on that advanced machine block. Where is my coal dust? Where is it hiding? Okay. Well, it must have been because all of these were filled up. Maybe it'll start pumping. There we go. There we go. Everything's being held up by copper. Oh, silly copper. But yeah, for the most part, I'm just pumping everything into this exact one over here. You might notice that I changed where the piping is. That's basically just for efficiency, because I realized I was pumping it all the way out to the end of the room and then all the way back in. That seemed a little bit silly to me. I'm just going to put all that in there for now. Yeah, it's probably going to clog up my other thing, though. For the most part, though, same old system. I don't know why I'm making so many of these, except I suppose you can keep making more advanced well, you can make more advanced weapons with a lot of these as well. They're not turned on this server because it's a peaceful, kind server. No, that should be enough dust for at least one. Yes, perfect. Okay, can get one in the works, and then I'll need another after that. But it's a relatively peaceful server, so they don't have a lot of the PvP elements to it at the moment. They're going to end up, but you can end up making very advanced machines, rotary macerators, and a bunch of different types, and a compressor. Basically, upgrades from the previous types that will do the job significantly faster for the baseline than your current machines. However, they will consume a lot more power. They start on medium voltage and then work their way up from there, which is okay. Yeah, I also dislike that both of them require the compressor here, but you're not overclocked, so here's some overclockers, compressor. Yay! And then once you're done, I'm going to put mixed metal ingots back in. There we go. Nice and handy. But yeah, so look at that pile of coal going up. Oh, perfect. 2 carbon plates, exactly what I needed. Now I'm going to take the 2 carbon plates and... where are you? I put it around here somewhere, didn't I? Oh, there it is. Advanced machine block. Advanced machine block into the thing. Mass fabricator. Okay, it's a mass fabricator. Well, and it's not because it fabricates things en masse. It's fabricating mass. So it's taking energy and turning it into stuff. So, where am I going to put this, you might ask? I'm going to be putting this right over here. That way, I have the battery and all of that also working on it, but it's going to be draining a lot from there. I'm going to need at least a lever. So let me get a stick, cobblestone, get the cobblestone back. So that plus stick equals lever. That's probably the most simple recipe I've done in a while here. So yeah, turning that off at the moment because I don't want to just burn out this battery. You know what? Turn it on. I have plenty of energy to spare. I don't know. I'm just going crazy. Since I'm actually macerating so much, I don't really want to completely turn it off. But I have a good buffer there. I don't have to worry about everything going crazy. Bunch of things going around. I suppose I could put it in there, but this is just copper wiring. That's not going to give it enough oomph. No, I'm going to leave it out there then. So one of the things I'm trying to now think about is where I'm going to put the... I want a recycler. I end up with a ton of stone, and I can always fabricate more stone. It's 1 EU for scrap. Scrap greatly increases the process, so I'm going to go and build one of these. I'm going to need, let's see, 2 electronic circuits. I want more than one, of course. So, compressor. So, let's see, I'm going to need more refined iron. So, let's get some machine blocks going again. Made a lot of machine blocks. We're very near the top of a lot of these things, and this is where it gets very interesting. So, cobblestone, I need regular stone, not cobblestone. So, stone. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. 2 compressors. Now, recycler, is that in the middle with dirt, 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 and glowstone? This is one of the few recipes I know that actually calls for dirt. Let's put that in and get some glowstone. Then probably going to have to take the let's take some of the cobblestone and turn it to dirt. This is just about the only time I've ever actually gone and had to turn something into dirt. Well, except for in forestry, but that mod's no longer part of the pack. Yeah, I don't have... Gonna need more iron. At least one more bar. Oh, there we are. Get a good stack of iron going, because I always seem to need more. Which is why I really like equivalent exchange, because then I can just basically order up more. I'm not sitting there having it wasted somewhere. Let's put this back in to this one. There we go. Plenty of slots left for all of that. So basically just refined iron, perfect. There we go. 2 recyclers, beautiful. Now I'm going to go upstairs and install them. Now I've gone up and installed the recyclers at the moment, and that's the mass fabricator. Currently going and having it automatically pipe into the mass fabricator from the bottom. That way it'll go and not have to worry about any of the other problems. Yeah, there we go. It's correct. Gonna try it from the other side as well. Nope, nope. There we go. So, one down, get rid of that. Go right across the bottom here. And perfect. Okay, so that should work. Should probably fix the floor there. Some wooden planks. Lots around here. So let's get some wooden plank covers in the meantime. So now that I have that going across, that's weird. My lighting's currently messed up. But now that I have my all of those pumping in there, whenever it's full, I can turn it on, and it will basically make great amounts of scrap. I think I need a little bit more red wire and that type of stuff there. Oh, and I do have to keep feeding it stone. Lots and lots of stone. So, cobblestone. Technically, you can feed it anything. I just tend to find that diamonds are not very helpful, because it has about the same percent chance, well, I say about, but could be the same amount of chance for all I care with it, because diamonds are just so much more expensive. I can get 8,000 cobblestone for every diamond. So you know what? I'm going to go with cobblestone. So cobblestone turns into scrap. I'm trying to figure out whether I want to, or how I want to get this pumping in to the system. Well, let's get rid of that for the moment. But yeah, I'm going to have... I don't really have anything pumping in through the macerator at the moment, so maybe I'll use that pipe. I don't know. But for the most part, because I have all the scrap going in, that definitely helps out. I don't have to worry as much about... Yeah, maybe have a transposer. Yeah, let's just have a chest over here, and then the transposer can take it. That works out better. Much better. Yeah, there we go. That looks much better. And I can't do that because I think that's too close. Yeah, because it's the near one, not the far one. Oh, details, details. But devil's in the details, so go and do it on a slightly further one. Oh, shift. There we go. Okay, so now I currently have that. Have it going up to that. Perfect. Pulling out, well, not from anything at the moment, but, well, if I throw something in front of it, I suppose it'll pull it in. Transposers, one of the cool things is that if you actually do throw something in front of them, that they will pull it in and through. That is one of the more interesting bits and pieces to it. I do suppose that I'm going to need an iron chest, though. Oh, perfect. Right where I needed it. Good. Iron chest. And not that floor. Wrong floor. There we go. Right here. And now I can fill this with cobblestone. If I can... Oh, it's the standard chest thing. I do have to go up to this floor so I can knock a hole in it. So, let's play the guessing game. No, that's the transposer. There's the chest. Oh, that didn't take too long. Put in the cobblestone. Yay! So, cobblestone's going down, going into the recyclers, being recycled, and going to make UU matter. Yay, UU matter! Okay, so, well, currently it's actually just being recycled and then pumped right in, so that's not quite the same thing, but it's decent. It's decent. Now let's speed this thing up. Tick, 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 tick. 3 times a second. Well, a little bit more than 3 times a second, actually. Let's slow that down. Just a little bit. Twice a second. 1 Mississippi. 2. There we go. Okay, so clock. Don't really need that much energy going and being drained. Yeah, let's bring it down to 3 because I think that at that high of a speed... Oh, I'm already out of cobblestone. Well, I suppose that's a good thing. Basically can go and get piles and piles more cobblestone very easily. And as I said, it takes anything. It can even take the wooden cover I have there in my inventory. But for the point right now, let's just sop up what we can. Yeah, put everything in. Put that wooden cover in. That'll be recycled just as easily as anything else. Need to make sure that you don't put anything important in. You don't want a MFSU or something crazy going in there, getting recycled for almost nothing. But yeah. Yeah, I seem to have some of the craziest things up there in my inventory now. But that's okay. Let's see. So, let's go down. Need to now get all the way back down to cobblestone, I believe. Cobblestone. Not eggs, sticky resin, stone axe, wooden planks. There we go. Stone. So, cobblestone. Inventory full of cobblestone. Yay! And fill up a little bit more, and put that into my inventory. Take that, and go. So, fill all this up. Hopefully it'll start filling it up. don't believe the recycler will run if it's full on scrap. And the transposer won't transpose. So let's see what that is. Well, looks like it might have been full up when we did that. And as you see, it's almost to a UU matter. Yay! 1 UU matter. We used piles of scrap, we used piles of the other stuff, and we got 1 UU matter. As you see, it's draining the battery pretty quickly. And not even 2 yet, and we've used almost a stack of scrap. So, yeah, scrap takes a lot. It really does some damage to it. Let's put some back on the macerators. Okay. Okay, so let's go and just see how this system's working at the moment. Seems to be working out pretty well. We have the lever here that I can turn off. 90% progress on a third, and we used way more than a stack, probably about 100 to get to that stage, so quite a bit that goes into it. Oh, get the coal dust out of here, we don't need that. Oh, pretty good on the client star. Let's transfer over the energy at the moment, or the EMC. There we go. Okay, so let's drain this one as well. Ooh, that's a nice amount of EMC in there. Ooh, filled it up. 80,000. 80,000. That's almost 100 diamonds. Let's get another collector Mark III going. I did upgrade in here off camera all of the current collectors to Mark IIIs. So now when it gets to full, it goes and allows me to grab another collector Mark III, and currently getting a pretty good amount in here. I probably could stick one on top soon. Should clear the little hole for that so I don't have to do that later. But yeah, so now I have 2 of these right next to each other. Can always pipe that one in some other time. But yeah, so everything seems to be going well with collecting the energy for that. Unfortunately, I can't make a automatic cobblestone creator of some kind, either a cobblestone generator or a condenser that creates cobblestone, because, well, my my server, or this server here, doesn't allow that. I'm going to take blaze powder at the moment and combine it with Eye of Ender, because I'm really just waiting for that other stuff, and that's getting kind of boring. So I'm going to try to find the end. So let me just send that off. Nope, that broke. Okay. I'm riding off into the sunset, clearly. Clearly I'm a heroic person because I am riding off into the sunset, and I think that broke as well. One of the deceptive parts is the fact that my bag can immediately pick up an Eye of Ender if it dies. I'll give you, or I'll cut this to when I'm a bit closer, because I don't think I'm anywhere near it at the moment. Seems to be a long time. Cool jungles and other stuff that I'm going to be flying through, and volcanoes. You know what? Maybe I'll show you what's on the way from here for a little while, because jungle volcanoes seem to be very cool. Flying through the high treetops. As a note, flying does take EMC. It does have a cost attributed to it. You do have to keep that in mind when you're doing this. I'm always worried about the fact that I'm going to be falling and crashing to the ground because I ran out of EMC, but the part that does not disappear when your EMC disappears is in fact the safety while falling, which is a very handy thing to not disappear on you. Although if you get the boots and the ring, or the icy boots, then you don't have to worry about taking damage either. So You know what? After crossing seemingly several continents, I'm going, or at least islands, I'm going to probably go and cut to something more interesting. Woo! Okay, so I seem to be around here. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Um, I think I'm close. Oop, it says it's back here. I am close then, because I seem to be running around in circles with it. Where did its trail go? Over here? Pick it back up. And it seems to have disappeared. Let's find another one. Good, I still have a few in my bag. I wonder if it's down. Oh. Aha! Well, there's a hole over there, so I don't think that I'm the first person on this server to have found this location. Ooh, definitely not. It's already active and everything. Um, Kind of a cool fortress in here. Some wood, which is... I don't remember that being a normal thing in fortresses. And cobblestone, that really doesn't seem like a normal thing in fortresses. Yeah, this... Here, have some blaze powder. Somebody will be happy to find that. Yeah. Well, let's label this the end, and, well, the end portal. It's not necessarily the end. And, jump in. Let me see if I can... And... I still can't see anything. So apparently the end is, well, the end. It doesn't seem all that exciting. I can't quite figure out why there's absolutely nothing around me at the moment. That seems a bit weird. Yeah. Is the end just void? I can't quite tell. Hmm. Well, that was far less exciting than I had hoped this trip would be. So, yeah, I'm gonna go home. Yeah. So, that was an interesting journey. Um, Interesting, not very eventful or fun necessarily. I'm just going to basically be chilling in my base here, waiting for the other stuff to happen. Really, so going to chill in here and probably hang out, poke my poke the drill a little bit, and see ya. Bye.